The New Zealand government has made arrangements to charter a flight for New Zealanders stranded in Peru. Around 87 New Zealanders are there, and Foreign Minister Winston Peters says the flight will leave Lima, although an exact date has not been set. It comes as a Wellington woman sees the pandemic out on a tiny atoll in the Maldives after Singapore closed its borders, shutting off any opportunity for her to get home. Ariana Bell works for a dive centre and is semi-quarantined on the island of Bar, which is about a 30-minute flight from the capital, Malé. The government has banned all international travel without a confirmed ticket. There are 19 cases of Covid-19 on the Maldives, but none on Ariana's atoll. She spoke to me this afternoon via Skype from what would normally be an island paradise.
It's quite scary. It's very bittersweet, I would say. I obviously am in an amazing location, and a lot of people are like, well, you're probably stuck in the best place. And it is, but it isn't at the same time. Obviously, I'd love to be at home with my family, even if I knew that if I do come home, I can't see them straight away anyway. But it would be nice just to know that I am in the vicinity of my people. But yeah.
What about doctors or medical facilities on the island? Do you have doctors there? Is there anything that resembles a hospital or a clinic?
So we don't have any doctors. We do have a little clinic, but obviously no one to run it. We have emergency oxygen. We are a diving island as well. We do have diving. So we've got those kind of supplies, just because that's what you need when you do run diving. The closest is about 10 minutes away by speedboat, which is a clinic. The nearest hospital is probably 25 minutes away by speedboat. But I probably would try my best not to head to a doctor or off the island anytime soon.
Yeah,
unless I was leaving.
If someone got sick, are you allowed to take them by boat to medical assistance?
Yes. So you are an emergency. You are able to leave. Sorry.
So how many people are there with you in total?
So we've still got some guests who are now trapped. They don't have any flights out. There's about 7 of them still, and there's about 150 staff still on the island, and there are 8 of us from the dive centre.
And those guests who are stuck there as well, what part of the world are they from?
Russia, I think. A few of them, and maybe some European. I'm not quite sure.
So what is the plan now then?
So plans change very quickly. I can imagine that they do in New Zealand as well. We have a plan, we're ready to implement it, and then all of a sudden something changes so quickly that we have to keep readjusting and rethinking. At the moment, there's not a lot we can do. I am here. We can't leave until flights are leaving Malé, the Maldives. I'm kind of stuck here, I suppose.
Can you take any guess at how long that will be?
Honestly, no. I would love to say that Singapore will open its borders in a month and I'll be able to come home, but I have no idea. It's the same guess as everybody else.
That island looks absolutely beautiful. The water behind you looks beautiful, but I imagine trapped anywhere, it doesn't matter how pretty it is, you start to kind of climb the walls. How are you keeping yourself amused?
So at the moment, we do some work on the island still. Obviously, my normal work is not happening. We don't have any tourists. So we're just doing some stuff around the dive centre. And then, it's not a lot is happening. It's quite strange. We do have to keep our minds active. We do a little bit of yoga. We do some meditation. Just trying to escape a little bit from this tiny wee area.
So are you still getting paid then?
At the moment, we are not. We are now working for our living arrangements, so for our food and our housing.
And so how are you feeling about everything?
It's very stressful for sure. Stressed, lots of tension. It comes in waves. I feel like it would be the same for everyone. No matter where you are in the world, you kind of forget a little bit and then it comes back to you and you're like, oh, no. So it's very up and down, I would say.
And you are keeping in touch with family back home?
Yeah, every day. Every day. Every day I'm on the phone to someone, whether it's mum, dad, family, sister, everyone.
Is that what keeps you kind of going and on?
Yeah, I would say so. It's nice. I miss little things from home. Like we always do, I don't know, the quiz, like the daily stuff quiz. And so I do that with my family through Skype. And it's just like little things that kind of keep me at home even though I'm not there. Does that make sense?
It absolutely makes sense. We would love to have a little look at your island, so I'm wondering if you could pan around, and if we lose you, thank you for talking to us, but can you move your screen so we can see a little bit
of course. I don't want to turn it, so hold on. Can I do this? Does that work? Hold on.
Oh, there you are. Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it is a beautiful place. I'm not saying it's not. It's just it's not an ideal place to be trapped.
And that was Ariana Bell, stuck in paradise, aka the atoll of Bar in the Maldives.